Hi everybody. It's been a few months since I did my original video, since I purchased my Aventon Aventure bike, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on how the bike's doing. Since then, I've added a couple more upgrades, one of which is the water bottle and the Blackburn carrying case for my iPhone, which sits actually very nicely inside this case, and I'm able to operate it, and also some very basic tools. I added the front rack, which I wanted to have initially because it is definitely very handy when you're carrying a little bit of equipment. I did not put the rear rack on. I'm contemplating if I should, only because I'm trying to keep the weight to a very minimum and only keeping it to items that I absolutely will use. So everything else is pretty much where it was. The iPhone case on the top as well as I added the clamp for a camera if I choose to do so, since I do like to video a lot of my adventures, but in either case, it's pretty much still stock. And I'm going to show you how many miles I've put so far. And as a quick refresher, turning on the bike is quite simple. You would only press the button one time on the battery, and then you would hold down this button on the left, and the display will come on. So I have ridden this bike a total of 239 miles since I've had it, and it's done very well, I will say. Definitely exceeded my expectations. The tires are holding up very nicely, even though I've been using it quite a bit on the road. The shocks are definitely worthy. For a bike like this, a front shock is a must, but it does not have a rear shock, which I am not missing based on the rides that I've been on so far. So since I've had the bike, I've been able to get it up to a top speed of 35 miles an hour. On my last video, I reached 30, but I figured that now with the speed setting 5, you can actually just really, all you're really doing is you're not pedaling, you're just spinning the pedals at a very, very high gear, which there's absolutely no effort at all, but it will hit 35 by doing so. And I'm going to do a quick demonstration of that as I get on board. First things first, helmet. Next, we're powered on, so the hefty kickstand, absolutely love it. I always press my brake light, or my brake I should say, before I board. Keeps it from moving around. And usually when I'm taking off, I put it on speed setting 1, and that's accomplished just by hitting the up gear here. Again, that's for your gear. Turning it on and off is on the left. That's your light on the right, and that's to go down on your gears. Up gear, down gear. The middle is basically some additional information that it will display. I will save that for a different video. It's nothing on there will change the speed settings or anything that we're going to talk about on this video. All right, so let me get myself on the road and see you. Okay, now that I'm on the road, let's give this a little try. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to accelerate with the throttle at this point, and there's no pedaling at the moment, so I'm just going to show you. So the acceleration is actually pretty cool with this bike. And if you do go to the info page here, which is this middle button, you will see that my maximum speed that I've hit was at 33.3 miles an hour since I cleared it. I did say I got it up to close to 35 miles an hour, but the last time I've had this reset, it was at 33.3. The average speed has been about 15 miles an hour. And this is just different information that you can actually look at, as I mentioned. But in either case, I am going to go back to the mode that I keep it on, which is my distance. And now I'm going to go to speed setting 2. Actually, I'm going to go to speed setting 5. And let's give that a try. Again, I'm using just the acceleration, no pedal. Definitely gets up to 20 pretty quickly. Now, very little pedal assist. Where it's not as windy, but again, very responsive on the throttle compared to most e-bikes that I've been on. Alright, had to pause there for a second. All good. So when I'm on these trails here, I'm usually just using my throttle. And you can hear the acceleration as it grows up a little bit. Again, this bike is totally effortless. If you're looking for something that has a fat tire, but you don't want to be stopped by any kind of terrain, and have the ability to reach some speeds between 20 and 34, 35 miles an hour, this is a perfect bike for that. I did take this bike off-road, and it's actually handled very, very well. The wider tires definitely made a big difference compared to most bikes I've been on. And the electric motor certainly does not hesitate in any way. It does really, really well in keeping up and getting you where you need to be. I usually come down this road just because it's temporarily closed until all the construction's done here, but I've been doing some high-speed tests down this road, and this is actually where I did my 35 mile an hour point. But in this demonstration, I'm doing just electric, and again, I'm just not pedaling, just kind of show you the acceleration rate. That like to go faster, like myself, just put a little bit of pedal assist. Again, it's completely effortless, and you will easily hit speeds to close to 30 miles an hour. Go to 21 or even 23 miles an hour if you're in a little bit of a downhill without pedal assist, but it will always keep its minimum speed of 20.5 when you're going uphill to a certain degree, so it's awesome when it comes to that. Putting in a little bit of pedal assist right now. So this bike costs about right under $2,000. I paid a total of $1,900 some odd dollars with tax and everything, a little bit over $2,000. I do recommend getting at least one rack, whether you like the front or the back or both. It's very handy. This is the tan. They come in different colors. Actually, they come in two colors I know of. It's the green and the tan. And I believe I saw a red one now that's even coming out. This is a 2023 model, even though there's nothing different that I can tell. It is the large frame. I think the only difference on the large frame is that the seat post gives you some additional ability to even go higher. It is gauged based on your height and liking, so that's very nice. It does have the Shimano Altus gears, and it does have the Bafang motor with hydraulic disc brakes on it. So That's another cool added feature. They use Zoom shocks and cabling. But that's pretty much it. It's a very nice bike. Highly recommend it. Very happy to purchase. I'll be keeping this one for a long time, and hoping to see more people buy this product. It's really an awesome bike. Have a great day.